Green Lantern, Emerald Knights. Green Lantern, Emerald Knights is a direct-to-video animated superhero film that tells various stories featuring members of Green Lantern Corps, including Abin Sur, Laira, Kilowog, and Mogo. It was released on June 7, 2011. While not a direct sequel to First Flight, the film uses the same character designs and includes a cameo by CH, who had a speaking role in the previous film. It is the 11th film released under the DC Universe Animated Original Movies banner. It is also the second DC animated movie following Batman, Gotham Knight to feature an anthology format, though unlike the latter, it features a single, uniform animation and visual style, and an overall linking story. Animation was outsourced to Studio 4DIG JM Animation and Studio Pierrot. The film received mixed to positive reviews, with many critics praising the animation, voice acting, and action sequences, but criticizing the story and characterization. Two of the stories, Mogo Doesn't Socialize and Abin Sur, were based on comic stories written by Alan Moore, who has a standing policy of not allowing his name to be used in the credits when his stories are adapted to other media. Although it uses the same name, it has no relation with the 1998 comic book Emerald Knights. Despite the film featuring a standalone story, Nathan Fillion would later reprise the Green Lantern role in several DC films, particularly the DC animated movie universe. Plot: the son of the Green Lantern's homeworld, Oa, is becoming a gateway for Krona, an antimatter alien that once sought to destroy all life. The Guardians of the Universe decide to evacuate Oa of all valuables, including the central battery. While in line to charge their rings before the battery is taken away, Green Lantern Corps rookie Arija Arab talks to Hal Jordan and expresses her self-doubts as the newest Green Lantern. In response, Hal tells her the story of the first Green Lantern. Green Lantern. Avra, a humble scribe to the Guardians, is chosen by the final of the first four power rings despite lacking skill or aptitude as a warrior. Avra and the other original Green Lanterns, Jehu, Washit, and Blue, are tasked with stopping the Dominators, an aggressive species invading solar system after solar system. When Blue is killed in battle and defeat apparently at hand, Avra uses his imagination to create the first ring construct and wreaks havoc amongst the Dominator fleet. Following Avra's lead, Jehu and Washit also create their own distinct power ring constructs, and the battle is won. The power to shape constructs from the power rings becomes standard operating procedure. After his death, Avra's ring is passed down through the years, ultimately coming into the possession of Abin Sur, who is then succeeded by Hal Jordan. Back in line at the central battery, Hal and Arija meet Kilowog, the head drill sergeant of the Green Lantern Corps. He treats Arija as a rookie, reminding her that she still has to attend boot camp. Hal tells Arija not to fear Kilowog and recounts the story of Kilowog's own trainer. Kilowog. Sergeant Deegan trains the rookie Kilowog and others by removing their power rings and putting them in deadly situations. An angry Kilowog accuses Deegan of employing a reckless training method and having no value for the lives of his trainees. The two fight until Deegan and the recruits are called to defend a nearby planet from the Kuns. Deegan purposefully drops Kilowog's ring before departing with the other recruits. In the battle, Deegan orders the rookies to protect the refugees while he deals with the invaders. By the time Kilowog catches up, Deegan has been mortally wounded. Kilowog destroyed the army and goes to Deegan's side. Deegan tells Kilowog he never would have let his rookies die, and that he did what was best for their training. He passes his authority to Kilowog, who completes the mission, ensuring Deegan's death was far from in vain. Hal and Arija arrive at a border patrol of the sun and await Krona's return. Arija and other lanterns hear a Delphic prophecy from a lantern named Laira, whereupon Hal shares Laira's own story. Laira. Once a princess, Laira was sent on her first solo mission to her homeworld, Jade, to deal with charges that her people attacked the Kuns without provocation. Laira is saddened to learn that the recent war crimes were ordered by her own father. He has been driven into rage and jealousy by the embarrassing loss of honor that Laira's ring chose her and not him when the Kuns attacked Jade. After a brutal showdown, Laira is able to defeat her father, who admitted she has truly earned her adulthood. He then commits ritual suicide to maintain his honor. He dies in his tearful daughter's arms, claiming that she was the true protector of Jade, not him. Back at the border patrol of Oa's son, every lantern extant has been called to await Krona's return, with the notable exception of Mogo. Hal explains who Mogo is and why he is not present. Mogo doesn't socialize, so doesn't socialize. Balthunga the Unrelenting, a brutal warmonger, seeks to fight and destroy all of the most powerful warriors in the universe. He is told by his latest opponent that he will never defeat the Green Lantern Mogo. Balthunga's computer contains no data on Mogo save for his whereabouts on a mysterious green planet. Balthunga spends weeks there tracking Mogo's plethora of power signatures, but never finds the elusive Green Lantern. He then set explosives all over the planet in order to flush out Mogo, but is horrified when the planet extinguishes all the bombs. Mogo is revealed to be the planet itself. Balthunga attempts to escape, but Mogo easily captures him. At Oa's son, Hal and Arija are attacked by Krona's shadow demons and rescued by Sinestro. Sinestro then speaks of the prophecy that Oa will be destroyed and relates a story of Abin Sur and the Green Lantern's view on destiny. Abin Sur. Hal Jordan's predecessor, Abin Sur, fought Atrocitus, a treacherous alien criminal speaking dark prophecies. Abin Sur was assisted by Sinestro in capturing the alien. Sinestro and Abin Sur then had a conversation relating to the warnings that Atrocitus spoke of, and Sinestro insisted that he did not believe in destiny. Parting ways, Abin Sur took the criminal to the prison planet Asmalt, where Atrocitus again spoke on Abin Sur's imminent death. He also warned Abin that Sinestro would rise against the Green Lantern Corps and create his own Lantern Corps built on the power of fear. Abin Sur refused to believe his friend would betray his Green Lantern duties and left Atrocitus imprisoned. Emerald Knights. Krona finally arrives from the Oa Sun. All the Green Lanterns fight swarms of shadow demons as Krona, an enormous figure, rises from the sun. Many Green Lanterns are killed and all others fall back. It is Arija who devises a plan. If Krona is made of antimatter, then an equal or greater amount of matter will destroy him on contact. The Green Lanterns fall behind the planet Oa and push it at Krona. Krona uses shadow demons to push back, and the Corps finds itself stymied while taking casualties. However, Mogo the living planet arrives and uses its own mass and Green Lantern power to assist his comrades. Oa and Krona are forced into the sun, and both are destroyed. The prophecy of Oa's destruction is fulfilled, but Krona is destroyed and the Green Lantern Corps is saved. Mogo volunteers to be the Green Lantern Corps temporary base as they build a new Oa. Arija is honored with an official entry into the Book of Oa for her heroic ingenuity, although she still has to report for Kilowog's training. Cast: Nathan Fillion as Hal Jordan/Green Lantern, Elizabeth Moss as Arija Arab, Jason Isaacs as Sinestro, Henry Rollins as Kilowog, Kelly Hu as Laira, Roddy Piper as Balthunga, Arnold Vosloo as Abin Sur, Tony Amendola as Kentor, Apat Ali Apsa uncredited, Steve Blum as Clobavud, Palakwa uncredited, Ranakar uncredited, Jihu uncredited, additional voices. Ray Delisle as Ryu Ardakian uncredited, Boudica uncredited, Michael Jackson as Ganthit, Peter Jessup as Salak, David Kaufman as Rubin, Sunil Malhotra as Balthunga's ship, Andrea Romano as Abin Sur's ring, Deegan's ring uncredited, Jane Singer as Washit, James Arnold Taylor as Tomaree, Bruce Thomas as Atrocitus, Bruce Timm as Gallius Z uncredited, Mitchell Whitfield as Avra, Wade Williams as Deegan, Gwendoline Yo as Blue. Related media. In the animated series Young Justice, in the episode War of its second season, exactly the same designs used in the previous film First Flight and in Emerald Knights for the various alien races appearing were also used in the first scenes of the episode, which involves one of the Green Lanterns from Earth, John Stewart. Reception. The movie has received a mostly mixed to positive reception. Joey Esposito of IGN praised the film's visuals, voice acting, and action sequences, but criticized its thin plot and characterization. Esposito felt that it was difficult to connect emotionally with the characters, and asserted that Emerald Knights was best watched by established fans of the Green Lantern comics series. In a review for DVD Talk, Jamie Rich also praised the animation and action sequences while panning the film's storyline. Rich also recommended the film to True Lantern fans in particular. On the other hand, Alan Kistler of Newsarama called it a solid feature that should be enjoyed by any Green Lantern fan, as well as anyone who knows nothing about the comic and wants to learn. Joseph Sadkowski of the Washington Times praised the design decisions made in the making of the movie and, specifically, called the fight between Laira and her father one of the best animated hand-to-hand combat sequences that he had ever seen. Green Lantern. Emerald Knights earned $3,468,925 from domestic home video DVD sales and $2,228,971 from domestic Blu-ray sales, bringing its total domestic home video earnings to $5,600,000.